In the heart of the African savanna, where the golden grass stretched endlessly under the blazing sun, there lived a mighty lion named Rezu. He was the king of the savanna, feared by all the animals for his strength and ruthless ways. Every morning, Rezu would demand one animal to be brought to him as food, and the animals, terrified, had no choice but to obey. One hot day, the animals gathered in secret. They were tired of living in fear of Rezu and knew they had to do something. Among them was a small, clever hare named Tanu. "We must stop this," Tanu said, his bright eyes sparkling with a plan. "I have an idea, but it will take all your trust in me." The animals were doubtful. How could such a small hare outsmart the great Rezu? But Tanu was known for his cleverness, and with no other choice, they agreed to let him try. The next morning, it was Tanu's turn to be offered as the lion's meal. But instead of heading to Rezu right away, Tanu took his time, hopping slowly and stopping to nibble on grass. By the time he arrived at Rezu's den, the sun was already high in the sky. Rezu roared in anger as Tanu appeared. "Why are you so late? Do you not know that I could have eaten a dozen animals by now?" Tanu bowed low and said in a trembling voice, "Forgive me, O mighty king. I was on my way here, but another lion stopped me. He claimed to be the true king of the savanna and said you are no match for him." Rezu's eyes blazed with fury. "Another lion? In my territory? How dare he challenge me?" "Yes, your majesty," Tanu continued, pretending to be nervous. "He is huge, even larger than you, and he said no lion could ever defeat him. He lives in a deep, dark well nearby, and he mocked you, saying you're too scared to face him." Rezu's pride was hurt. He couldn't let any lion question his power. "Take me to this impostor immediately," he growled. Tanu led Rezu to an old well, deep in the savanna. The lion peered into the well, and there, at the bottom, he saw another lion staring back at him. Rezu roared in anger, and the lion in the well roared back. Without thinking, Rezu leaped into the well to attack his rival, only to find himself falling into the cold water. What he had seen was just his own reflection. Tanu, standing safely by the edge, smiled to himself. The mighty Rezu had been outwitted by his own pride. With Rezu stuck in the well, the animals of the savanna were finally free from his terror. They celebrated Tanu, the clever hare, who had shown them that brains could outmatch brawn. From that day on, Tanu became a hero, and the animals lived in peace, no longer ruled by fear. And as for Rezu, the once mighty lion, he learned a valuable lesson about arrogance, but he was never seen again. I hope you enjoyed the story.